How's everybody doing? This video take a little bit longer because this car's got a bunch of parts. It's got a bunch, so we're gonna go through it, and you can go in the description below on the build of this car. It is the Tamiya Toyota Gazoo Racing WRT TTO2. It's the Toyota Yaris. Uh, it's a I got it from Main Hobbies. This Toyota Yaris was raced and competed in the 2018 WRC, and the multi-part body captured the form of an aerodynamically honed car. The actual car had boasted 380 PS, 374.8 horsepower, with a 1.6 liter 4-liter cylinder turbo engine. That was the 1-to-1 car with an active center differential. Now, this is your basic rally car. On the paint, I'll get into that. Let me go ahead and back this up a little bit here. On the paint, I started out with iridescent pink, and then used gold and silver marble. With the cellophane. And this has an ABS spoiler on it. That's pretty cool. And the body, and it's got ghost stripes, as you can see on the top. And I did smoke the back windows, and the 2 quarter windows with the translucent pink, and the front windshield and the side windshields are clear, because I'll eventually put a driver in this car. Okay, here's where the car gets interesting. It is not a Tamiya TTO1 chassis. It's actually a carbon lower deck case. It's the TTO2B or TTO2FT chassis upgrade. You can get these on Amazon. They're $142. They come with the lower diff housing is aluminum on the front and the back. That does come with that. You are limited. You have to, the way it's set up, you can only run a regular spur gear on it, because of the way that the coupler here is, the way it puts it together. Let's see if I can move the wire. So you can't put a speed gear on this, you have to run that. And if I could only get a hold of a metal spur gear, I have quite a few of these that I haven't used on other cars, because I've used the speed gears on them, so I do have a few of those to go through, but I've ran this a few times, and it is getting worn. Now this has a set of 16-piece Fushi bearings in it. Let's see here, come on, scroll down, let's see here. It does have aluminum Tamiya front and rear lockers in the diffs, on both front and the rear. It does have the Tamiya drive shaft in it. It does, of course, have the Animus 20 kg metal gear waterproof servo in it, and I'm definitely running the no servo saver on all my Tamiyas. Just don't have time to fix it all the time, so hashtag save your RC car, heck with your servo. They're $16. It has the GPM Tamiya TT 01 upgrade aluminum tie rod ends. The 01s and the 02s are the same size, but if you get the 01s, only $2.50. These are only $250, and they come with 3 pieces. I already had this on. I think this was $29 for the steering thing. I'd already had that on here, so I have this aluminum kit came with this, but I already had this on there because I had bought it separately before. One thing you got to watch out for on these is not over tighten them, and by not over tightening them, you need to check those ever so often because those screws do tend to back off. So the aluminum, you can get the aluminum tops for these diff housings, and I will be ordering those. The reason that I put so much aluminum on this is because it just doesn't stay on the ground, and I originally started running the car with street tires. I've ruined a set of contact foam tires. I actually broke the wheels. The rear wheels actually broke. They got so hot they broke and ripped the foam off of them. So I haven't ran this car since I put the aluminum on it. I have got the aluminum shocks. These are only $13. Let's see here. What else do I have? This is ridiculous on this car. Yeah, it's the 4-piece aluminum front and rear shock absorbers. They fit the slash, and TTO1s or TTO2s. They fit lots of cars. They're oil filled and adjustable. Yeah, you can adjust them. The aluminum kit that you see on here is the Lovin' DIY Do-It-Yourself Universal RC Upgrade Kit. And it comes with the hubs. And the lower arms. And I think that kit was like $50. It wasn't that bad. But it does not include, it only included one rear shock mount. It didn't include the other one, which I thought was a rip-off. So I'll be ordering another one of those. Because definitely you have a lot more adjustment here for your shocks with these for sure. You've only got 2 for here, and these actually set up just, I think that they set up just a little bit higher. I've got this set up with magnetic post. How just to put the body on it, I just set this body on here. Definitely I don't run, I haven't ran the car with the aluminum parts on it yet, and the new tires and wheels. I just haven't. Okay, the motor in this car is wicked. This thing, the reason that I've weighed it down with all this metal, we'll be ordering the top metal pieces for the A-arms. However, it's really not needed because I've got it. This thing, it definitely weighs over twice as much as any of my other Tamiya cars. I do have another aluminum Tamiya car I'll be showing you. So this is the SurePass Hobby Rocket 540 7700 kV motor with the adjustable, well, this motor mount actually came with this chassis, so it's not adjustable. So the way it's set up, you have to run, I'm running the stock pinion and the stock spur gear, which is fine because, to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever been able to full throttle it. If I have hit the full throttle, it flew in the air, and traction is definitely a problem with this car. So that's why I've put all the metal on it, and that's definitely why I've turned it into a rally car instead of a road car. You know, my anticipation was to run this as a high-speed car, but as you can tell, I've got the hub switched upside down to give it clearance because it does tend to run off the road. And the ESC is a Gould RC. It's the Gould RCS 120 amp ESC. I've got this ESC on other cars, and it is plenty. It's an 8th scale ESC. And I just run it on 2S. You can run it, I can run up to 4S on it, but 2S is just plenty for the car. And right now I've got it, I don't really have, I've got it set up. I can't really cut the body post down because, so it sets up a little high in the front. Looks kind of funky, but you get the drift. It's a bad boy. I've got some money involved in it, and I don't think I've ever seen a Toyota Yaris rally car that looks as good as this one. But like I said, it started out with transparent pink, marbled with gold and silver. It's got ghost wild stripes that I put on the top. Then I put a base pink over the top of that, and then I hit it with black, and that's what I ended up with. We will be doing some run videos on it, but don't expect this body to be on it because it's definitely, I don't want to crash it. If I did run it with this body on it, I wouldn't even be able to use a quarter throttle because it's dangerous. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Thanks. This is RC.